What's up guys, Thiago here from SSW, and today I want to talk about hosting public content on GitHub. So what's interesting about it? What problems is that going to solve? What are the benefits that are going to bring? Okay, so let's start with a successful story. Microsoft moved the entire documentation to GitHub, and by doing that, it turned one of the top 5 repositories in number of contributors. And also, it's the fastest growing repository in the globe on GitHub. So they've changed the whole way they deal with the documentation, right? So now anyone can make change to the documentation. So if we have a look at one of the documentation, it's the Get Started for .NET. You're gonna see that edit button at the top. So anyone can go there and click on that edit button. And that's going to take you straight to GitHub. It's a Markdown file, and you can go there and you can make changes. All right. So if I click on the edit button here, you see that I'm now able to make change to the documentation. If that change gets accepted, I become a new contributor for that page, which is pretty cool. Okay. So you might have noticed that the content here looks a bit different. It's completely readable, but looks a bit different regarding to the syntax. And the reason is because it's Markdown, right? So if you haven't used any Markdown before, I suggest you to get started straight away. So I've got an online Markdown editor here that you can use, which is the Dellinger.io. And I'm gonna show you just a few of the syntax that you can use. For example, you can add a title by just putting a hash, right? Or you can put bullet points by putting stars. So item 1, item 2, item 3. All right. So that's how simple that is. So what about where we're gonna use that at SSW? So we've got a bunch of content that is currently public, and we want to move some of them to GitHub. But where should we start? So one example is Sugar Learning. Sugar Learning is an induction tool that we use internally, and we want to move some of the public content to GitHub. So for example, if I search for Sugar Learning SSW reimbursement, I'm gonna go to the item that's public regarding to reimbursement. Okay, so if I go there, I can check the content, and I don't have any option here not being authenticated that I can edit or make suggestion to make change to the document. All right, so it would be awesome if I had an edit button and I could go straight to GitHub to make those changes as well. All right. One other example is the SSW rules. So SSW rules has been helping developers across the globe to get upskilled. Okay. But there are a lot of content in there, and sometimes the content gets outdated. So it would be awesome if we could get the help from the community to keep the content up to date, which should be pretty cool, right? So I would love to see this content here being driven by GitHub, and anyone being able to go there and submit pull requests or submit proposed changes to the document, all right? Okay, so that's it guys. Please do let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.